Hello and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you how I created this look. I did this on the silicone hand. I know it doesn't look good. I know it. I know that the shaping is bad, and I know this. But since I did it on the silicone hand and it was my first time trying, I wanted to share it with you guys. Because I mean, the idea and the design are cute, just the execution was really bad. But I wanted to share because maybe you guys can like learn something, or I don't know, I could give you some tips on how to use this thing, because it was challenging to use it for the first time. So I wanted to do like I basically wanted to do the polygel on top of the nail of the tip, and then be able to like pop it off. So I ended up crazy gluing the tips to the actual hand, and I buffed the inside of the tip, and I buffed the top of her nail, and then I glued it on there. And then I made sure that it was really smooth on the top, so I buffed that too, and then I did the design. So a few tips, I guess, that I can share with you guys is to keep going. Because I've been using this hand and I've been messing up, and I stopped. I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna stop. And I stopped the design, but I kept going. I kept, creating new designs, because the more that you work at it, the more experience you get. So yeah, I just started, tapping down the polygel like if I was doing it on my nail. And then once I was done with that, I cured it, and then I removed the forms. And I mean, it looks nice. It does. It's just kind of thin and kind of flimsy. I don't know. I guess I gotta make them thicker, But since it was my first time, I didn't want to waste too much polygel, so I did them kind of thin just to see how they would come out. But they came out alright, I guess. So I did that with all the nails, and while I'm doing that, I wanted to talk to you guys about my new intro. What do you guys think of it? Do you guys like this one better, or did you guys like the last one better? The last one that I had was actually made by someone else. Someone else created it for me, and they gave me the music and everything, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I've been using that. But I wanted to make my own, make something that comes out of me. So I did that. I mean, the music is not mine, obviously, but that music is one of my favorites right now. I know you've heard it in my past videos, so I decided to make it my intro because I just love it. It just, oh my god, it just takes me to places I've never been before. I really like it. So what do you guys think about it? Do you guys like this one better, or should I go back to the other one? Well, I mean, either way, I'm gonna keep it because I like it. But I just want to know your thoughts. So another tip I wanted to share with you guys is if you're trying to do what I'm doing, which basically like popping off the nail from the tip, I recommend you don't prep the tip. Like, you don't put any dehydrator or base coat or anything like that. Just the nail and the nail tip and the polygel. So it would actually work like a plastic nail form, like after you cure it and then you just remove it and like pops right off. So yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I guess like my long-term goal would be like to do press-ons, because you can create press-ons with this hand. Like if you do it like I'm doing it, I guess, where you just pop it off. you could just turn it into a press-on. Not these though, those in this video, no, because they're too skinny and too thin and just too flimsy. But I made another video. I don't want to talk too much about it because, you know, it's a whole different video. But those nails came out better. They were thicker and they just had like better shape and all that. But I learned a lot from that one set, and I'm pretty excited to share that with you guys too, because those are kind of good tips, you know, too, because like if you're just learning about this, if you don't know anything about, like, you know, polygel and fake hands and tips and all this stuff, like it's good to have someone, you know, experience that for you and then like share it with, you know, with you on YouTube, and then you can just like learn from that. I've been watching a lot of like YouTube videos on silicone hands, but like their tips go in like halfway into the silicone hand, and then like they do the nail and then they like pull it out. Mine couldn't do that. I tried, and it kind of, I guess it's not silicone, it's like plastic, or I don't know, I really don't know. But it kind of bent the tip a little bit when I tried to push it in, so that didn't really work out. Oh, and the tips that I'm using came with the hand. I'm gonna stop calling it the hand. I'm gonna give it a name. You think that would be weird to give it a name? Like, I don't know. I kind of like Zoe. I like the name a lot. But you think it'd be weird if I call her Zoe? Like, oh, look, I did this set on Zoe today. Or should I just call it my silicone hand? I don't know. I'm weird. I want to call her Zoe. We're going to call her Zoe. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm learning a lot working with Zoe. One of the things that I learned working with her was that if you're ever planning on like having clients, it's best if you like start practicing on a Zoe before you know, do it on someone else, because it's so much different to do someone else's nails than to do your nails. Because when I do my nails, I can get up close and, you know, I feel everything. I know when I'm like going too hard with the nail file, or, you know, I just feel it. And it's good practice to, you know, like use a Zoe, because then you can get like really good practice and you won't hurt your client, you know what I mean? So yeah, I highly recommend you buying one of these. I don't know if I would recommend mine, because I don't know if it's like easier or harder to use. I've never used any hand before. This is the first, you know, Zoe that I used. So I don't know, but I definitely recommend you buy yourself a little Zoe or little Zoe fingers or something, I don't know, for you to practice on. Let me tell you that using the paper forms, it was really difficult too. I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't have practice with them. I usually use, you know, tips, but it was moving a lot, and I was having to like grab the bottom of the nail form and kind of push up a little bit, and then like build up the nail and then cure it, and then I was able to like just work on top of that, because it would just move and it would look kind of crooked and I would have to fix it. But I'm guessing that with more practice, I'm gonna get better at using the paper forms, and I hope so, because I bought so many paper forms. So I don't know, I want to be able to use the paper forms on Zoe and just like use the nail tips on myself, you know what I mean? Filing was kind of challenging too, because Zoe's hands are kind of stiff, so I had to like literally bend her like fingers sideways so I could, you know, file her nails and stuff. It was awkward. It was very awkward trying to file, trying to grab Zoe and everything. It was extremely awkward, but like I said, I'm gonna get better, and I know that my nail sets are gonna come out better, you know, just with practice. This is my first video, you know, this is my first time using her, so I wasn't expecting a lot, but I did like the design. I thought that was really cute. I just, you know, wish that I would have done a better job, but I had to stop. I had to stop because if I would have just kept going and trying, I was just gonna mess it up. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stop, and this is what I learned, and I'm gonna move on, because sometimes you just gotta start over, you know. It's been awkward and fun. It's been a lot of things working with Zoe. I was super excited to file these nails too, because I was gonna use my dust collector. I love using that thing. It's my favorite thing in the world right now. So after I was done doing that, I applied some of the glue, the MAKART foil glue, and I didn't want to like cover the whole nail, so on the pink ones, I didn't want to cover the whole nail, so I just kind of randomly placed the glue. I didn't really like fully cover the whole nail. On the green ones, I did want it to cover the whole nail with the foil, so I did cover that. And then after that, I just applied some top coat and some gems and some gold foils. But yeah, this is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to post every week. This is it. So I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.